Across South Carolina this morning, a Spartanburg man is waiting to learn his sentence after pleading guilty to forcing young girls into prostitution.
All six, ages 20 to 24, have been charged with at least one count of conspiracy to commit trafficking in person.
What we're seeing in our community are sex traffickers who are manipulating these girls. They are trying to meet their emotional needs.
Snatched from the safety of our neighborhood and sold for sex. It's happening to some of the most innocent victims, kids.
But tonight, sex trafficking, something happening right here at home.
Officers arrested 4 people tied to the human trafficking operation.
When you look closely, these women are in fact not criminals, but hostages walking among us.
It's a lucrative business. It's estimated that pimps make $650,000 a year selling children. The younger girls, 11, 12, 13 years old, go to the highest bidders.
There is no better bang for your buck these days, no better job opportunity than selling children for sex.
It's big business. A pimp can pull into a truck stop with an RV full of 7 girls and make $1,400 an hour.
This fundamental misperception is somehow a pimp and this girl are dividing up money or something. Every penny she earns goes to the pimp, every penny. And if she holds some back or she doesn't meet her quota that she is given, whatever, $700, $800 that day, then she is going to be beaten up.
Here in the U.S. that it is a real and widespread problem here. The FBI says a raid in more than 70 cities led to the arrests of 150 pimps and the rescue of more than 100 sexually exploited teenagers, some of them as young as 13 years old.
Sex is a part of life. I think a woman, if she wants to make money off it, she shouldn't have to go to jail or somebody that's helping her. It's her life, it's her body. Why should anybody be getting in trouble? Why should the Johns be getting arrested because they bought a woman?
I was the guy that used to say, this is the world's oldest profession. You would have heard those words come out of my mouth. I was the guy that would have said this is a victimless crime. Little did I know, really, I was ignorant, what was behind this, and that there was this clandestine system of pimps and traffickers who were using these women for their own financial gain.
How long you been doing this?
6 motherfucking years.
How much hoes you got up in your stable?
Nigga, I done pimped over this time period, I done pimped over 100 hoes, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
What we gonna do for today?
You gonna find me a bitch, find you a bitch. Could split a bitch in half is all I fucking care. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Do that.
How do you get a girl to fall in love with you and get a girl to be willing to do this?
It just happens. Like, most of these girls, like I said, they're broken. It's not hard. You just gotta answer their call. Fantasy wedding in that house with a pink fence. You sell it to her. She'll do it.
Why will she do it?
You just sold her a dream.
I didn't know that pimps and hoes were real. I just thought Little John and Don Magic Juan made it, like glorified it or whatever. Like, I never knew. It just seemed almost like he was like my boyfriend because that's just how it was. Like really. I don't know, he told me that he was in love with me.
He's like, I would love you a lot more if you brought in more money and stuff like that, whatever. Like, we could have more fun, we could go more shopping, we could have more this and we could have more that and stuff like that, whatever.
I love my dad and I forgave him. And I love my mom and I forgave her. But I'm like, why are you not coming to save me?
We call this program the Brooklyn John School. And gentlemen, that is everybody here tonight. The men paying for sex, the Johns.
So now here's the scenario. You're getting off in the car, and now the cops pull up, we got you. I always operated this way. If you act like a gentleman, I'll gladly treat you like a gentleman. And you know what? This little girl next to you, she's already been locked up 30 times.
Question.
Yes.
How long before the break?
Human trafficking is the fastest growing criminal enterprise in the world. It's a $30 billion industry. In the next 5 years, it will overtake the #1 criminal trade, which is arms and drug trafficking. It will soon be the #1 crime in the world. And the United States is the #1 destination for human trafficking. And wherever there's a market, there's human trafficking. And everywhere you go, there's a market. How many of you are aware that we have a human trafficking problem in this state? In fact, y'all recently had a human trafficking case that you read about. Well, in 2012, South Carolina passed a law that took us from, shocker, one of the worst states in the country on the enforcement of human trafficking statutes to one of the best.
Just a choking down this town. I guess your reasons for not leaving just ran out.
I was talking to an investigator last fall in the Low Country who had about half a dozen human trafficking cases he was investigating. And what he told me shocked me. He said, "Alan, I can't stop finding human traffickers." This is in the Low Country. This is 2.5 hour drive from here. That's what he said. By the way, it's happening here too, just so you know.
If there were gun traffickers out there, that we would find ways to get them out of the picture. But somehow, if it's people who are trafficking 15-year-old girls, then somehow that's not enough of a priority, and so we regret it, but they're still out there.
One too many mornings, just a choking down this town. I guess your reasons for not leaving just ran out. I guess your reasons for not leaving.
The time has come for us to raise awareness of the nature and magnitude of human trafficking. In so doing, we must address the pivotal role of the state courts in dealing with the world's fastest growing criminal enterprise. Working with the Attorney General and with the assistance of the State Justice Institute, please join me as together we develop strategies to combat this insidious evil. This is South Carolina's call to action. It is imperative that together we present a united response to the scourge that is human trafficking. Thank you.